Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 of What If Naruto Was Full Uzumaki. Last time we ended off with Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke managing to pass the bell test. Today, we will be going on what happens next. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura would all ask Kakashi to train them. Naruto would ask for him to teach him water jutsu, Sasuke, fire style, and Sakura, genjutsu. First of all, Naruto will be learning the water whip jutsu. Sasuke will be learning Phoenix Flower jutsu early, and Sakura a D rank genjutsu called Smith Servant Technique. It basically creates clones, allowing them to phase through items, and it helps you in a fight, pretty much. Anyway, instead of them doing all those D rank missions, Kakashi decides to request a C rank, which is obviously the mission with Tazuna. Tazuna walks into the room drunk and insults Naruto. Naruto this time doesn't get upset, but Kakashi says you will be very surprised with what these skinny can do. So they decide tomorrow around 7:30 a.m. they will head out. So Naruto heads to a store, the same weapon store where he brought the scrolls previously. He doesn't transform for this store because the owner doesn't really care that he's buying weapons as long as he is a paying customer. The weapon store owner is Tintin's mother. Naruto goes there and meets Tintin for the first time. Tintin asks him if he needs help finding anything. He said no, he knows where the scrolls are. Tintin asks him, was impressed that a genin can do sealing ninjutsu at such a young age. She asked where he learned it. He said it was part of his clan. They were famous for sealing, so he figured he should pick it up. Anyway, he went to the scrolls and picked up 4 scrolls. And then he went to the cashier, the owner of the store, Tintin's mother, and asked if the special item was ready. She said yes and handed him a black katana with a Uzumaki crest on the hilt. He said thank you, paid for the scrolls and the sword, and left to go home. After he made it home, he packed some supplies for tomorrow, and he went to sleep. The next morning at 7:25, he headed towards the gate. Kakashi saw Naruto's katana and asked him if he knew how to use it properly. Naruto said yes. He told Kakashi that he had been training with the wooden katana. Sasuke said, "So there is a difference. There is no way a loser like you would be any good at kenjutsu." Naruto said, "If you ever get a sword, we can spar sometime." Then Tazuna said, what is this? Actually, never mind. Tazuna didn't say anything. Tazuna asks when they are leaving. Naruto says, since we're all here, we should probably just leave now. So they start going, and after a while, Naruto and Kakashi notice a puddle. Naruto, in this one, will be slightly adept at sensing ninjutsu. So he will be able to sense that there are 2 mediocre chakra presences in the puddles. So he would throw a scroll on the ground and perform the hand signs for the movement constriction jutsu. And then he would tell Sasuke to use the fireball. Sasuke said, "I'm not wasting chakra just to evaporate a couple puddles." Naruto said that Those puddles are shinobi using a jutsu called the uh, hidden in water jutsu. Sasuke was very surprised that Naruto, the worst person in their grade, could sense two shinobi. They continued walking while Sasuke was on guard because he wanted to show Naruto up. He heard rustling in a bush and threw a kunai at it. Afterwards, a rabbit ran out of the bush. Naruto yelled, "Everyone, be on guard." Just then, Kakashi yelled, "Duck," as a giant sword came swinging overhead into a sword. And suddenly, a mass shinobi appeared on the hilt of the sword while it was stuck into a tree and said, "Very perceptive, kid." Kakashi said that he would handle this and that this person is Zabuza Momochi, one of the 7 swordsmen of the mist. Zabuza and Kakashi fought as normal until Kakashi was put inside the water prison. Naruto used his Uzumaki chains to free him. Then Kakashi proceeded to pull out his Sharingan and swiftly defeat Zabuza, knocking him into a tree. When suddenly 2 Sinbons ended up in Zabuza's neck. A masked man appeared and went to pick up Zabuza Momochi. Just then, Sasuke yelled, "What are you doing?" Then the masked man said that he was a tracker ninja from the village hidden in the mist. Naruto then the masked man was about to leave when Naruto threw a skull on the ground and performed some hand signs and said, "Tracker ninja, operate on the body then and there." Haku was surprised. The masked man was surprised that a little kid would know such advanced thing about the Anbu. So then Naruto performed the movement constriction jutsu and then used his new water style jutsu, the water whip. Haku was able to break out and use ice shards and launch them at the group. Naruto was fought fast and used water style water wall jutsu to protect them. But when the water style water wall was over, they realized that Haku and Zabuza were gone. Kakashi passed out. Naruto said, "Let's take him back to the house and I will heal him." This caught Sakura and Sasuke's attention, and they both said simultaneously, "You can heal people?" Naruto said yes, but it's something I'm not a big fan of doing. So they headed back to Tazuna's house, and when they got there, they laid Kakashi onto the bed. Naruto proceeded to remove his mask and open his mouth and put his arm inside Kakashi's mouth, then forced Kakashi to bite, putting his chakra into Kakashi, simultaneously healing him. Everyone was surprised that Naruto could do this. Sasuke asked how he knew something like this. Naruto said it was one of the 2 Kakagenkai of the Uzumaki clan, along with those chains. This one is called Uzumaki Bite. It allows me to heal people who are biting me, and restore their chakra to some extent. Around this time, Kakashi woke up and said, that we need to get you three trained. That way, if we have another run-in with those two, we can defeat them. So the next morning, Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto went into the forest to do tree walking. This time, Naruto and Sakura both did it first try. Kakashi was surprised because he knew that the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails would have bad chakra control. He then asked Naruto if he had already practiced this. Naruto said no, but to use sealing jutsu, you must have an extremely good chakra control, which is something I struggled at, but eventually I was able to manage to do it. Anyway, so Naruto asked Kakashi if Kakashi would mind teaching Naruto how to do, water walking. Kakashi said yes. Sakura then said, Kakashi-sensei, can you please teach me a new genjutsu? Kakashi said yes. I will teach you an A-rank genjutsu, Bringer of Darkness, but it probably will not be ready in time for the fight. Sakura said okay. Then Kakashi made a shadow clone to help Sakura out while he focused on Naruto's water walking. Naruto and Kakashi went off. But before Sakura could leave, Sasuke asked if there was any advice she could give him. Sakura said yeah, try and put in the right amount and try and keep it solid at your feet, constant. Sasuke said okay, and by the end of the day, Sasuke did it. Then he went to Kakashi and asked Kakashi to teach him water walking as well. Kakashi said okay. Naruto and Sasuke proceeded to learn how to water walk. Eventually, after Sakura had decided that she would practice the genjutsu some other time, went and joined them. So after 2 days, they were able to learn how to properly water walk. Then it was personal training. Sakura would work on her genjutsu. Sasuke would work on a jutsu that Kakashi was teaching him, and Naruto would work on his water chains to where they would take less chakra. So while Naruto was working on, he ended up using too much chakra and ended up passing out in the forest. When a girl approached Naruto and asked him if he was okay, Naruto said yes, and they had the pretty much same interaction. But before Haku could leave, while Haku was leaving, Naruto made a shadow clone to follow him, knowing that it was the person from the other day. Naruto was only able to tell because no normal person would have chakra. So the clone followed Haku back to where Zabuza was. After he found out the clone disappeared, Naruto told Kakashi that he had followed the tracker ninja the other day after meeting him in the woods. Kakashi said, okay, now we know where they are. We shouldn't attack them though, because who knows how well they know the area and if they have traps or not. We should wait for them to come to us. Naruto ended up oversleeping the next day, and when he woke up, he realized that 2 people were attacking Tazuna's daughter and grandson. Naruto used his chakra change to incapacitate them, and then he ran off to the battle, to the bridge. Meanwhile, Sasuke was just trapped inside the demon ice mirrors, while Zabuza was facing off against Kakashi. Naruto had just arrived to see Sasuke being pelted with Senbon. He then decided that he would use his movement constriction jutsu inside the seal and his chain inside the dome and use his chains to destroy the mirrors. Naruto ran in and then tried using a seal, but before he could do it, Haku pelted him with Senbon. Sasuke and Naruto were then stuck together in the ice domes. Naruto was using his chains to absorb the chakra from the mirrors, while Sasuke was using fireballs to try and catch Haku off guard. During this process, Sasuke was able to evolve his Sharingan from the one toma in one eye and the two in the other to a two toma in both Sharingan. He and Naruto were able to then catch Haku off guard and defeated him. Naruto wrapped Haku up in chains and used another chain to go help Kakashi out. Kakashi and Naruto was able to restrict Zabuza for a split second, which means Kakashi had plenty of time to kill Zabuza. Shortly after, Gato's men appeared and kicked Zabuza. Haku was then released from the chains and proceeded to attack Gato and his men, killing every last one of them until it got to Gato. He then punctured Gato in 4 vital areas, but unbeknownst to him, one of the goons was still alive and stabbed Haku in the back of the heart, killing him. Haku had barely managed to hit a vital spot in Gato. Gato died shortly after. Naruto grabbed a kunai and chucked it at the man who just killed Haku. He then walked over to Zabuza and grabbed Zabuza's sword and sealed it inside of a scroll. And then he proceeded to bury Haku and Zabuza in a grave on top of a hill. Shortly after, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi were about to leave when Tadzuna, the bridge builder, said that they would never forget this, and they showed all of the villagers that heroes still exist. The bridge is named the Great Naruto Bridge. Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura then headed out to the village hidden in the leaves once again. When they got there, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura decided to go take it easy for a while. Kakashi went to report the mission to the Hokage and found out that the Chunin exams were coming up. He quickly recommended his team for the Chunin exams. He decided that he would tell them tomorrow, and then he went off to gather his team the next day around 7 in the morning. That way he could tell them all that they would be participating in the Chunin exams.